In the heart of the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas, the city of Rafah in the Gaza Strip stands as a pivotal strategic point. This conflict, steeped in historical tensions and territorial disputes, has seen Rafah emerge as a key player due to its unique geographic location. Situated on the border of the Gaza Strip, Rafah serves as a crucial transit point for goods and people. Its strategic significance has been amplified by Israel's recent move to take control of the Rafah border crossing, marking a new chapter in this contentious saga. Despite the international outcry, Israel signals its intention to proceed with military operations, catapulting Rafah into the global spotlight. Rafah has become a focal point as Israel signals its intention to proceed with military operations despite international warnings. And as the conflict intensifies, the international community watches closely. President Biden, in particular, has voiced concerns. Amid the escalating situation, Biden has issued a stern warning to Israel, suggesting that the U.S. could reconsider its military aid if Israel proceeds with a significant invasion of Rafah. This caution reflects the potential for catastrophic consequences, particularly for the civilian population caught in the crossfire. Biden's concerns extend beyond strategic considerations. The humanitarian crisis unfolding in the region is a major point of worry. The increasing number of Palestinian casualties is an unsettling reality, painting a grim picture of the conflict's toll on human life. The U.S. president has publicly expressed his distress over this situation, highlighting the urgent need for measures to prevent a further escalation of the humanitarian disaster. As the tension intensifies, the potential for massive civilian casualties has raised alarms. The situation has reached a critical juncture in U.S.-Israel relations, with the world waiting to see how this delicate balance of power and diplomacy will play out. In the midst of escalating tensions, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has responded to these international concerns. Unfazed by diplomatic warnings, Netanyahu has signaled his intention to proceed with military operations in Rafah. His strategy is clear: take control of the Rafah border crossing and dismantle Hamas's underground tunnel network despite mounting international pressure for a ceasefire. This decision is shaped by a complex web of internal politics and external pressures, with the security of Israel at its core. On the other side of the Atlantic, President Biden is wielding diplomatic tools to prevent further escalation. The U.S. leader has been in direct communication with Netanyahu, urging him to have a credible plan for evacuating Palestinians and maintaining humanitarian aid flow. The possibility of reconsidering U.S. military aid to Israel has been raised, a move that could significantly impact the dynamics of the ongoing conflict. In the high-stakes game of international politics, Biden's strategy is a balancing act. His aim is to protect civilians, maintain the long-standing U.S.-Israel alliance, and uphold international law. With the stakes high, Biden's diplomatic efforts aim to navigate a path to de-escalation. As the situation unfolds, the potential outcomes of an Israeli invasion of Rafah come into sharp focus. If Israel proceeds with its plans, the impact on civilian lives could be significant. The city, already under stress from the ongoing conflict, could face an even more dire humanitarian crisis, with the potential for massive displacement and further strain on already stretched resources. Regional stability is also at stake. the escalation of conflict could potentially spark a broader regional conflict, drawing in neighboring countries and causing a ripple effect of instability across the Middle East. Furthermore, the potential for a protracted conflict raises concerns about the long-term implications for peace in the region. On the international stage, President Biden's stance on this issue could have far-reaching implications. His warning to Israel places him in a precarious position, walking a tightrope between maintaining the United States' long-standing alliance with Israel and responding to growing international and domestic pressure for a more balanced approach to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This could potentially affect his political standing both domestically and internationally, and could influence future U.S. policy in the region. In conclusion, the situation in Rafah underscores the importance of diplomatic solutions and the role of international pressure and conflict resolution. As the world watches, the decisions made now will shape the future of the region.